Casey's Audio Vault.
Social Code.
August 7th, 2009.
Well, everybody, please welcome to the Rock Report. It's the boys from Social Code.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
All right, we got Travis and Morgan.
That's right.
Hello.
You guys are in town because it's X-Fest 3. You're playing tomorrow night in Brandon.
That's right. Yep. Are you coming?
No.
Oh. I appreciate your honesty, though. No, there's no way I'm going there. All right.
No, sorry, I'm going to Pinawa. I've got a pig roast to attend.
Oh.
And I've never been to
I
a
love
pig roast.
Yeah.
I attended one to weekend.
We had a pig roast on the last tour.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. It's great.
So I'm assuming these are like a big spit like you would see in medieval times.
The apple and the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. That's why I'm missing your show.
That kind of pig roast.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay, we need to get this out of the way right away because you have a broken arm.
Yeah.
There is a story behind it.
There was. Yeah, I was playing Guitar Hero. No. I'm just trying to think of any other excuse to say. You know what? I'm trying to bring back hypercolor shirts and rollerblading. So I tried my hand at rollerblading for the first time since
No pads.
1998. And I fell and broke it and dislocated it.
The funny thing is that we're starting this little promo tour, and we had done Edmonton and Calgary, and we had one day off before we went to Saskatoon. And the one day off that we had, Travis decides to go rollerblading and breaks his arm.
I'm like, I'm bleeding from the face. Like I called him in the morning on iChat, and he's just like, "What's up, buddy? What's on your face?"
I thought he was joking, right? I wake up to this invite, and he's got like this stuff on his face. I'm like, did Travis find like Halloween effects makeup or something? I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I messed up bad. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. And then he shows me his arm.
I show him the cast. Loser. So yeah, surgery and the whole work. So yeah.
Do you have metal in there? Are you bionic?
I am a cyborg. Yes,
They built him better than he was before.
And staples and it's, you know what? They didn't put me out during the surgery too, so I could hear the doctor going drill, and then the nurse would give him a drill and be like, he's like staple gun. Just
this is not good.
Yeah. Holy sh!
Put him under. Now, what made you want to go rollerblading? You just see him in the closet and be like, "There we go."
You know what it was we had been up for the entire day that day. We woke up super early, did a whole bunch of stuff and some press stuff in Calgary, and came all the way home. And I was just feeling like I was sitting down for the entire. I wanted to get some exercise. You know what I mean? And so I was gonna go meet my girlfriend after work, and I should have just walked. Took the bus.
He needs to be under constant supervision. You
It's
know?
true.
You can't let him do
It's true.
anything.
The guys have this Nerf suit for me that I just sit in the back of the
When he
bus.
leaves. He's actually wearing the Nerf suit right now.
Yeah,
You can't
sure.
tell, but
Well, we'll talk about the new record in a bit, but why don't you guys do the first single off Rock and Roll?
We could, yeah. It's called Satisfied.
I don't need your name or number, just wanna get in and get out. She's a loaded gun with her sights on me. There's no mystery. She's a Jezebel, and it's plain to see she'll go easily. I don't wanna give in, I know I'm going to. She whispered in my ear, she said, I don't wanna love you, hold you, I don't wanna know what you're about. I don't need your name or number, just wanna get in and get out. I'm only in this, baby, just for tonight. But I promise then I'll leave you satisfied. She's played this game before. I know I'm not the only one that she's hit and run. Another casualty of that loaded gun. She'll shoot anyone. I don't wanna give in, I know I'm going to. She whispered in my ear, she said, I don't wanna love you, hold you, I don't wanna know what you're about. I don't need your name or number, just wanna get in and get out. I'm only in this, baby, just for tonight. But I promise that I'll leave you satisfied. she said. I know she always gets exactly what she needs. Oh baby, let's not pretend it's no accident. I know you'll get exactly what you need out of me. Oh, what you need out of me. Oh, 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 oh. I don't wanna love you, hold you. I don't wanna know what you're about. I don't need your name or number, just wanna get in and get out. I'm only in this, baby, just for tonight. I'm only in this, baby, just for the night. Oh, I'm only in this, baby, just for tonight. But I promise that I'll leave you satisfied. Oh, yeah, I'll leave you satisfied. Oh, yeah, 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 I'll leave you satisfied.
That's Social Code live on the Rock Report, Winnipeg's Best Rock, Power 97, Satisfied. You can find that on the new record Rock and Roll when it hits stores September 1st. That was great.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
How come it's called Rock and Roll?
You know what? We had this thing. We sat down at the beginning of the whole, before we started writing, before anything. We said, well, what kind of record do we want to make?
And the hip hop stuff was...
Yeah, hip hop was really
It was going to be,
dismissed.
hip hop this album.
Yeah.
We decided, we couldn't pull it off with our looks. So.
Yeah, that's right. So we decided to call it, no. So we just kind of, we just said, let's make a rock record. And that was kind of just the motivation, the focus from the beginning. It was actually kind of an interesting little conversation we had within the band members, like asking each other what is rock and roll. From punk rock to Social D to Aerosmith, it's all rock, right? We kind of finding our way in there. So if we could sit back and play a song and the song was rock and roll, yeah, that's rock and roll. That's a rock song. Then it would go on the record. So then it just kind of made sense to call the entire record that,
Is there any sort of punk-feely songs on the new one? Because you guys kind of came from that background.
Yeah, I think like with previous records, we would draw from more modern things that were going on, and modern stuff is still really cool to us, but we decided this time, why not pull from other stuff that we like too and focus on like Springsteen and Aerosmith and AC/DC and stuff like that to try and make something different than we've done before.
We've got your alarm system for the van beeping at us.
Like, how ridiculous is that? It's not even armed. That's what. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this once and for all. Anyway, getting back to the interview, Morgan's right. Like, we've never really even saw ourselves as a punk band. Do you know what I mean?
We'd drawn some influences.
We definitely
from there.
did.
There's definitely no doubt
sure.
that there's flavors of that on what we've done, and no shame in that. But
it's like, let's just see what else we can do. Let's just live in that other world. That's kind of who we
eventually
are
you
as well.
get bored of the same thing and like hearing the same sounds and the same influences from other modern bands. It's like, okay, we can do that too, or we can try and do something that they're not doing. So
Right. So call it what it is.
Yeah.
You wanted to make a rock album. You made rock and roll.
100%.
And I'm looking at the track listing. The disc isn't out yet, but the track listing's been posted. You got a song called "You Never Know What You've Got Until It's Gone." Is that a tip of the hat to Cinderella? Because they have a song called "Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone."
It's definitely not. But that's kind of interesting. I think I'm going to say it is from now.
We should have known that. Ben should have known that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's going back to the hair metal, the glam rock days. So I thought maybe you guys let's do one of those ballady things.
Could you imagine that? Actually, that's what this record is. It's all Cinderella covers. That's all it is. It's no big deal.
Guys, thanks so much for coming in. Social Code live at Power 97, and they're playing tomorrow night in Brandon. X-Fest 3.
Awesome. Thank
Thanks
you very
a lot
much.
for coming in.
Appreciate it.
All the interviews you want on iTunes and at power97.com. Casey's Audio Vault.
Casey Norman is Power 97's music director and can be heard every weekday from 2 till 6 in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Power 97 is Winnipeg's best rock.